this here. Boom. This here. Close this. Move this over. Boom. We're live and direct. Let's get this going here. Boom. All right. Yes. Yo, what's good? We're back in the kitchen. We're back in the kitchen. Heck yeah. And we're feeling good. Guys, so before I jumped on stream, I did get into a trade. Remember I said I wasn't trading gold? Do you remember I said that? Well, I happen to just be looking at it, right? I got this beautiful inversion play here. Outside the Bollinger Band, this created a BPR. I took this long, and I got out here around the, I took a partial here and then a partial here. Great trade. Yeah, this trade was sweet. This inversion was great. So I did take that. I think that was around, how much was that? It was around $405 each account. So, pretty solid. Pretty solid. Chance Trifine, Pistol, FST, Frozen Flame Gaming. What's good, everyone? How we doing today? Are we ready to make some money? So, like I said, yeah, I took this inversion play right here. It's kind of hard to see. You know what? Hold on, let me just do this. I took this inversion play right here. I even marked it out. I journaled it. So we came down here. All of my candles were still, like, my bull trend indicator, it was, all the candles were green. So this inversion play was even more high probability for me. So we traded outside the Bollinger Band. I get this inversion play. I get this strong candle here. One full candle. We invert it. I enter market here. Stop loss below the inversion. It ended up being a BPR. And this is an even higher probability setup. If you know what a BPR is, it's a balanced price range. It's essentially two fair value gaps next to each other. So this was an even more confluence. I really should have added more when we tapped back lower here, and this just started taking off. And I took a partial here at the 50 EMA, and then full TP at the 100. I bought on the candle close, yes. Immediate on this candle closure, I entered market. And then it immediately started going in my favor. Once I saw this candle close and then we created this BPR, this was even higher probability. Great trade. Really good trade. This was like A+ trade right here. And honestly, I caught it a little late, guys. But yeah, because I was eyeing NQ, and I was like, let me just check out gold. And then this started printing. I was like, wow. And I think I did, what did I do? Like 2 contracts? are 6-1 on six. Yeah, we're 6-1 live. 6-1, baby. And that loss that I took on gold, that was actually did some back testing, and I shouldn't have entered on that position. But the loss was really small. It was like $200 loss. I closed it. I mean, if when I lose a trade, I'm gonna be stopped out like immediately. It should either go in my favor or I get stopped out right away. I'm not typically sitting in a trade waiting to get stopped out. But yeah, that's the trade I took this morning. So we're green on the morning so far. Pretty happy with that. And yeah, we're gonna look for some more entries. But I just happened to catch this trade. Literally, I went to Target. I had to get some stuff. I went to the gym, did legs, did my fasted cardio, and then I happened to look in the charts after I got out of the shower, and I was like, whoa! And I caught that play. So I was like, you know what? Let me hop on a little bit earlier today for the stream. Yeah. And that NQ, that PPI. What session was this trade on? This is New York session. This was 8:50, so New York session. It's not New York Open, but this is technically New York session. You're not in London anymore. But yeah, like I said, my based on my back testing, my highest probability setups are typically from 8 a.m. to 11. That's like where I get like my best setups. Sometimes I'll trade the Globex Open where I'll get a play, or I'll trade Power Hour where I'll get a trade. But as far as like my A+++ positions are from 8 a.m. to 11, just through my back testing on the 1 minute. So I have all this data written down, and yeah, especially these inversion plays and like continuation plays and like the opening range breakout plays, like all these like 9:30 open and yeah, like 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. New York time. But yeah. Let's see on Q how we're doing here. This PPI news candle was nice. I was in my swing longs. You know, I'm still holding those. So like holding through, the painful ups and downs of the daily time frame. I was up 3,000, and then I went back down to like 800, and then now I'm back up to like 1,500, and it's just like I just got to follow my system, and that's what I do. So my stops started to break even on my swing trade, and all I do, I don't let the P&L affect me. So so when we got that Nvidia news, I was up like 3,000, and then I was sharing my screenshots, and people were like, close it. I was like, why would I close it? Because that's totally against my system. My risk to rewards are a lot higher. When I do like my swing trades on the daily, I've hit trades where I risked 3 micros and made 15 grand. I've done it on my Alpha Prime account. But yeah, guys, drop a like for the stream. Helps the channel grow, keeps me motivated. Lets me know that you guys you like the streams, and yeah. So I would appreciate that. We got 15 minutes till the market opens here, and we're just gonna be patient. See here. You know what happened? My trade sinker. All right, so what happened here is that okay, so yesterday I locked myself out because trade sinker you don't have. I hope that in the future maybe they have like a lockout button, but after I took my trades yesterday, I hit the lockout button on my Top Step and a few of my other accounts. And yeah, it seems that it's not. I think I have to like reconnect it to my trade sinker, because now when I got in that trade on gold, the entries didn't go through on these accounts. So I think maybe me locking it out had something to do with it. So I'm just trying to figure out what the heck went wrong, why the trade didn't get executed. I think it does have to do with when I locked it out, something I think maybe I had to reconnect it. But it's all good. It got through on most of my accounts. Yeah. What's good, Brandon? Michael, what's good? Oh, Joshy boy, how we doing, baby? Yo, Joshy, you weren't here, but GT Trades, what's good? I was just telling the stream. I just caught this inversion long on gold. It was before I was on the stream. I got back from Target, had to get a few things, took a shower, and then I caught this nice inversion play on gold right here. This was beautiful. Outside the Bollinger Band, one full candle sweep inversion. It then created a BPR, which is even higher probability, and then I took partial here on the when I hit the 50 EMA, and then I took full TP at the 100 EMA. And look, it's still running. Great trade. This is a great setup. But yeah, so that was the first trade I took for the day. If you guys missed that and you weren't here, because there wasn't that many people in the stream yet. But yeah, that was a great setup. These are the setups I sit and wait for, guys. This is like super A+ high probability. This trade was great. And I hit a similar trade yesterday on NQ. Yesterday, after I got off the stream. Same trade. These are like my bread and butter. So I just sit and I wait for these plays. That's all. But yeah, that gold trade was great. It was great. Nice way to start the day. You know, the spreads weren't that bad today. The spreads weren't bad. I think I can't be trading gold like in Globex or in Asia. It's just bad. But yeah, the spreads weren't bad. I did like it was like $405 each account. Not bad. Not bad. Like I said, still in my swing longs. I know Joshy boy was telling me yesterday. I'm still in the swing longs, Joshy. PPI news. Let's see the daily time frame here. Yeah, I'm still holding. My stops are at break even. I got in here. Stops are at BE, and that's it. I'm going to let this bad boy run. I'm just going to, focus on my system. And that's my system. Let's see if we can get some action on NQ today. Look at gold. Wow. Telling you, man, those inversion plays are crazy, bro. Crazy. Nuts. Goldie pushing. How's the stream win rate looking like? Stream win rate is 6-1. 6-1. So I would say, listen, I'm no mathematician here, okay? I'm no mathematician, but I'd say that's pretty good. And the loss that I did take on gold after reviewing my back testing, and then, guys, you got to remember that I'm still fairly new, so I'm still making small refinements. That gold trade that I did take the loss on, I shouldn't have entered that trade, but the stop loss was really tight, and I only took a $200 loss. But other than that, we're 6-1 on the stream. Yeah. So that was a loss that actually could have been avoided. And since then, I've done a lot more refinements to my model. I'm always trying to increase my win rate, always looking back on past trades, seeing what I did wrong, and that's why I came up like, what are the best times of the day? If I could add like another confluence, what can I do? Even if that means me sitting out on a potential position, for me, guys, what works best for me is, and my psychology is, I have to have a high win rate. Like, you could have a 30% win rate and hit 1 to 3 RR trades. It's just, for me personally, that does a lot of damage to my psychology. I was actually talking to someone in the Discord yesterday about it, and they were just talking about win rates and stuff, and I was like, I would literally rather have like an 85-90% win rate hitting smaller base hit trades than, catching a higher RR and potentially that it makes you more susceptible to tilt when you're only winning 30% of your trades. So what I did is that me being more precise is that I'm catching a little bit higher RR trades, but I find myself sitting out in the market more, which is okay because now I'm only getting in on A+ probability positions. Do you understand? Do you play around with news? I'm gonna be honest. On the 1 minute, no, not really. On when I'm swing trading, I will. It's just I'm not gonna go and gamble news. But guys, what time is the market open? 8 minutes. I'm looking for a potential. Oh, we may have. Let me see how this sets up. We may have a nice little orb play coming in. Trade with Tim. Alpha Prime is futures, and you're allowed to hold overnight and do swing trades. Alpha Capital is their forex firm, and Alpha Futures is their futures firm. But yeah. Potential, maybe a nice little potential orb setup at the open. Right now, I'm not seeing that. That is not the case right now. But we're just going to remain patient. We'll remain patient. Agree with you, Tyler. You have to know your personality. Some traders need a high win rate. Others can't handle low win rate, even if they are profitable. Wait, you can hold overnight on Alpha Futures. No, trade with Tim. You can't hold overnight with Alpha Futures. I am not with Alpha Futures or Alpha Capital. I trade with Alpha Prime, which is a live account which Alpha Capital Group gave me personal capital from the brokerage that I trade with, and that I am allowed to take swing trades with on the futures side. I'm allowed to trade one mini overnight, and personally I would never do that. I trade 3 to 5 micros swing trading with Alpha Prime. Funding Ticks is buying everyone out. It's crazy. They really are. But we're loyal to, you know who we're loyal to? Right here. Right here. Apex Trader Funding. TG Capital, 80% off. 80% off. Code TG Capital. And I don't know if it's still active. And this isn't even my code. 90% off of wealth charts. 90%. Am I going to lie, guys? I grabbed a few. 150Ks on wealth charts. Guys, I actually like wealth charts. I grabbed a few, 90%. I had to. So, yeah. TradeZella 20%, TG Capital, and TradeSyncer 10%. Project X is now a go. It's now a go. What are you guys saying here? I just wonder how much. Brandon, I'm sure it's well over 6 figures. Well over 6 figures. Tick Trader been saying they're going to take me live now. Yeah, Trade with Tim. I heard not a lot of good things about them. Not very many good things. So, yeah, I hope it works out for you. But I heard that they take a long time, and I didn't hear the best things about that firm. To be completely honest with you, how much account size did Alpha Capital give me? Alpha Prime started me out with $10,000, which is honestly, guys, and you're not only just, they gave me $10,000 of, it's not money that I made, right? You got to understand that. When you go live through a prop firm, right, you're utilizing capital that you personally made. This is $10,000 that they gave me. They gave it to me. So, it's not the same as like another live account. You guys got to understand that. Morning, Raul. Morning, Jonathan. Yeah, I know. I heard. Tim, I heard. It's been rough over there. I stick with the big dogs, bro. That's it. What time we got here? 9:26. 9:26. Let's get my... Okay. Let's see how the open play... Let's see how we open today. What is the drawdown on the 10K? It's 10K. I have the full 10K. It's full, my $10,000. I have a daily loss limit of $3,000. But I get full access to all of the money. All of it. All of that $10,000 is mine. And you can take payouts on it. Personally, I haven't taken a payout on it. I've just been running it up. Currently, guys, chat. Currently, we are not looking for an opening range break right now. So we are sitting on hands. Sitting on hands. I am just chilling. I took that one trade on gold. I made $405. And I'm just being patient. No orb play right now. About time you went live. Always like the reviews and watch your other content. Yo, thanks, Tim. I appreciate that. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I love it. And not only that, you have access to, there aren't very many Alpha Prime traders, but you do have access to talk to them. And then you also have access to talk to, you have a mentor there, James, and he runs Alpha Prime, and he's great. Yeah. Oh, that's my alarm, chat. I set my alarm to 9:28. Yo, Tyler, I won the giveaway on Monday. Never got anything through X. Yo, Andrew, Andrew, you gotta follow me on, Apex just gave me the email. I want to see your plan. They did? Listen, bro, just follow the rules and you'll get paid. I've never had a single issue with them. They've always treated me extremely well. They're like family to me over there. And, listen, you do that once, Tim, and then they won't ask for it again. It shouldn't be that difficult. Morning, Bella. How we doing today? Yeah, guys, listen, at the end of the day, Tim, and I try telling everybody this, you can't name another firm in the entire space, right? And I tried telling somebody this on, I was talking to another CEO of a firm, and I'm not going to name the firm, but I was just telling him, I was like, the ROI on Apex, nobody will ever compete with them. So say Apex runs 90%. You get a 50K account for $16, right? You could pass in one singular trade, right? You do that. Then you pay the activation fee. You're all in for about $3,000 now, right? Then, within 8 days, you could withdraw $40,000. No other firm on the planet can do that. And no other firm that, you could see the history of prop firms, right? Think about all the other firms that tried to offer 20 accounts. Where's the longevity in that? They don't exist anymore. They're not around. Apex is the only firm that could do it. That's why I choose to partner with them. That's why. They paid out $500 million, bro. $500 million. You want to trade with the firm where you have the best ROI. For me personally, that's Apex. No other firm could come close. All right, market open. Market open. See, no orb play here. No orb. We're being very patient. Nice little run. Internet is top notch today. No lag, no delays. It's because we're in the fiber optic. We're in the fiber optic of TG Capital headquarters here, which is my kitchen. Which is my kitchen. 100% great. I'm just a little stumped how I'm going to show my plan when a lot of it is discretionary and they want hard stops and TPs. This is what I can suggest, Tim. Can you'd be better off filming yourself trading for the next, for your positions. you're better off just, fully just filming yourself taking your trades. I'm telling you, when they ask for it once, they're not going to ask for it again. And you have to remember this, Tim, is that when Apex needs to tighten things up due to the fact that there are so many people out there trying to manipulate them, and they go on social media and they write all these fake stuff on social media. Meanwhile, they're breaking the rules. They're doing all this negative stuff. It's that all right, personally, when people try and say things about me, is that, okay, they're like, oh, you have influencer privilege. I got my payouts before I even had a following. I didn't have a following yet. I only, after all like my big payouts, then I started getting a following. I didn't really have a significant, following on Twitter or any social media presence like that until after my payouts. So I didn't have influencer privilege with Apex. Yeah, Tim. So just run a camera and do something like this. What I'm doing. It's very, very simple. And just record your trades and send it to them, and you shouldn't have a singular issue. This is the thing, is that people are trying to exploit them, and then they're trying to break the rules, and then they're doing everything they can. It's just like, when you're leveraging 20 accounts, they need to have tighter rules. Like, you're not going to get it all. You have to remember that. You're not going to get the 20 accounts and every single rule that you want. It's just like, they're a business too. You have to remember that. They need to make money. They need to sustain their model as well. So you need, for people that are always dogging them and saying this and that, it's like, at the end of the day, they paid the most money out of any prop firm. They're the only one that sustained 20 accounts for the longevity of the business. They need to remain and keep their business model intact. They have to have these strict rules and regulations and criteria, and they have to always be adapting. It's because these people are trying to exploit them and take advantage of them. There was one, you hit one big trade, right? You hit one massive mega trade, you get denied the payout, and then you flip for 8 days, and then you get paid. It's like, come on. You hit one mega trade, right? Say you pass. You hit one home run trade. They deny you for the 30% windfall, right? Then you flip for 8 days, and then they pay you out. Those days are done, bro. You can't be doing that. You know what I mean? It's just, think about it. It's like, how does that show any discipline as a trader? Anyone can hit one bomb. They can hit one big bomb trade and then flip and then get denied for the 30% windfall and then hit 8 days, hit 5 days of $50 and then flip for the next 3 and get paid. It's like, come on, bro. I just don't trade like that. So it's like, that's not something that I would do to them or exploit in the system. But a lot of people out there are trying to do that. So that's why they're going through all this stuff now. It's because they're finally catching on. Especially when you're leveraging 20 accounts, bro. It's like, they gotta be tighter with the rules. Let's check out gold. Anyway. Oh, hold on here. Let's eyes are on gold right now, guys. What's Jolie texting me? Yeah. So you guys just gotta always keep that in mind. Is that they will always be my top firm. Number one. You follow the rules, you get paid. That's it. And all these people on Twitter, this and that. You have to remember, you're only seeing they're gonna narrate their side of the story. That's it. So it's like, then they go and they try to bash them and they try to get all these people on them, and it's like, you're obviously doing something wrong. I've never had a single problem. Not one. My payouts got approved in 2 days, right? Even on a Sunday. $40,000 on a Sunday. They're the best. Guys, I'm eyeing, you know what? Let me quit yapping for a sec. Let me lock in. Cute. It's kind of weird that we got this huge manipulation from gold, but NAS isn't NQ is not running. Strange. You have to be clear. I think Apex is great. I was just ranting that I have to do this video now, which is fine. It just sucks to have to do it. Yeah, bro, I get it. Listen, I understand. And I promise you, you do it once, get it over with. It's not such a huge hassle. It's like, just do it. Go about your normal trading day and just have yourself film it and send it into them, and you shouldn't have a singular issue after that. They just want to make sure you're not a bot or like exploiting them or breaking any of the rules. That's all. They're just trying to do their due diligence on you as a trader. They don't know who you are. You could be a bot for all they know. I'm very well versed in the space of people trying to say negative things about Apex. And it's just, for me personally, I had nothing but an amazing experience with them, especially after the whole hacking situation with my account. You know, the customer service, to get a phone call and to be like, you know, we're gonna take care of this for you, and they just treated me like, you know, like I was part of their family. It was great. Do you show them your YouTube recording, or how do you show them your trades? Freaky-O, I personally never had to send them any of my recordings of my trades, but if they ever did ask, I would have no problem doing that. Follow the rules, they do pay. On my 4th payout on a 50K account, never been asked to record myself. I aim for $200 or $100 a day. Chance, see, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, you know what's funny is that you know what? The people on social media who aren't complaining or are consistently getting payouts, they're not posting any negative reviews. You're just seeing the people go on YouTube or like Twitter and say all this nonsense. It's like, bro, I can almost guarantee you're breaking some sort of a rule, and now you're just trying to manipulate them into paying you. You know what you did wrong. It's like all the time. Like, there was this one kid, it's like they clearly stated that you were hedging. It's like, obviously you know what you're doing, bro. Just like, enough. It's like ridiculous. I actually I was like having a rebuttal to him on Twitter, and I was just saying, dude, you're clearly hedging. Like, they're not gonna go and make that up. I don't know. People are funny, man. People are funny. What if they accuse you of group trading as people copy your trades on your live? I've never ran into that issue, but obviously if I that would be something that I would have to discuss with them, honestly. But I haven't run into that issue personally. So, you know, if that ever did occur, we'll cross the bridge when it gets there. Hold on here. Might like this inversion play. Hold on. No close above. All right, that would have been a nice one right there. That would have been a great play. But no, that's not a confirmation. I want to see an inversion on one full candle. One full candle. Notice we only closed above the 50%. This is not a valid trade. This is invalid. We are sitting and we are waiting. That's it. So no trade there yet. Let's check out NQ. How we looking? Whole bunch of nothing. Whole bunch of nothing so far. Let's see. Yeah, I agree. I recommend Apex 100%. I am just salty from TickTick, then Apex requested. Yeah, dude, I would just stay away from TickTick. I heard so many horrible things about them. So many horrible things. So now you had that bad experience with TickTick, and that kind of carried over into your Apex experience. I totally understand. Hold on, guys. Let me get this nice little inversion play here. Can we close above? No. Dang. All good. No trade there either. If we had this close above right here, chat, this would have been an A+ long, but we didn't close above. We stick to our system. That's all you can do. That's not part of our system, so we don't trade it. Notice, I'll even show you. Look, you see how this candle? I'll show you the difference. Oh, what the heck? Okay, hold on. Notice the difference. This inversion here, right? This only crossed the 50%. It wasn't a full candle inversion. Ready? I'll show you the difference between this play and the other one. You see the difference? Here's the full inversion play here. Full candle closure, BPR. This is the play you execute on. I market ordered in here, and then I entered long. this, although it's running in our favor, not an A+ setup, so we're not going to take it. Very simple. We follow our rules. Are you guys okay with that, chat? Why do you watch CFD chart and trading on CME? Fat D, I'm going to tell you why. Because there are more discrepancies on the CFD chart on FXCM. I will show you. You want to see something? I'll show you this NASDAQ play. Since we have no trades currently right now, I'll show you my long I took yesterday. Okay? Watch this. Watch this, guys. Watch and learn from the master. Okay? Okay, here you go. This, right here. Wait, no. Okay. So, I had, technically, wait, where's the play? Where is my play? I'm trying to find it. But yesterday, one XFA secured. Serious, need one more tick for my short. Okay, I'm going to show you guys, tell you guys something. The fact that if I were to go to the CFD chart, right? I mean, if I were to go to the futures chart, right? A lot of the times, right? A lot of the times, you will miss fair value gaps that print on the FXCM chart that don't print on the futures chart. The discrepancies for me and my trading is that I miss out on a lot of fair value gaps that print as far as for my inversion plays or for my continuation FVG plays. There are a lot that don't print on the futures chart. So that's why I stick with the CFD chart. And I was talking to Josh about this, if Josh is still here. If Joshy Boy's still here, he actually, I think he was saying that he noticed some of that as well. That the discrepancies there are more discrepancies inside of the CFD chart than in the futures chart. And I just prefer it. So that's what I trade, and it works well for me. I'm not saying you guys have to go and do it. Look, I'm not saying, I'm just saying for me, look, guys, this is an individual sport. This is what works best for me. So this is what I do. I trade the CFD chart, but I only trade the FXCM chart. That's the most accurate data. You don't trade the OANDA chart. You don't trade anything else, but it has to be FXCM. How'd you get over the slippage problem with scalping gold? So I think my slipping scalpage mostly derived from me trading in not in a super liquid time. So like I think, you know, during New York session, more liquid, less, the spreads are a little bit better. Like when I was trading during like Asia or Globex Open, and somebody else told me that I should be actually considering, I think the commissions are higher, but the spreads will be better. And if I trade micros, I think I'll just get eaten up a little bit more on commissions. But it's like, it's a give and a take. Would I rather incur the cost of a little bit more commissions with getting better fill? If you guys can help me with that, I'm still learning because, like I said, I'm on the lower time frame now. So like I didn't really care about like commissions or like my fills as much when I'm trading on like a daily chart or like a 30 minutes. Like it's not really the end of the world for me. But like on a 1 minute, you know, I need the best fills. I need, you know. But yeah. You always have slippage and spread with gold. Always. I traded for 2 years. Yeah. It's like, you know, I feel like if I'm trading 2 to 3 contracts on gold, I just don't. It's crazy that the spread and slippage I'd be down $150 though, which is wild. It's like, you know, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. Let's see, Goldie here. NQ, not liking anything. This is called No Man's Land. So far we're just chilling, chat. Whew, a little cold in here. Guys, 25 likes, we'll run the first giveaway for Apex. 50 likes, we'll run the second. And if we can make it to 75, we'll do 3. We're changing things up around here, guys. Do you need likes for the giveaways now? Now we need likes. No likes, no giveaway. I don't know if you guys saw, but I got my water delivery. I got my water delivery yesterday. My Saratoga Springs. $33 likes? Okay, you know what? Guys, okay, hold on. Joel, or anybody that can help me. I'll run the giveaway today, Joel. We have 70 people watching. And 33 likes? That's unacceptable. That's absolutely unacceptable behavior. Joel, I was watching... Okay, guys, I also watch a few other streamers. I was watching my boy Pine Tree, and he was doing a moose race. How the heck do I do a moose race for you guys? I could even be like... I could like, you know, talking about the moose race as we're doing the giveaway. It's like, how do I do the moose race, guys? Does anybody know how? How do I do the moose race? How? Does anyone know? Joel, do you know? If Bella is here, does Bella know? Does anyone know how I could do the moose race for the giveaway? It's so much more entertaining. See you later, Tim. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. I want to know how to do the moose race. All right, let me get into my Nightbot here. Google it. Hold on. That it? Jolie, that's it? No way. Okay, I'm doing it. Hold on. Are you sure you want to leave YouTube? Go to site. Holy cow. Wait, how do I do this? Okay. Wait, Joel, how do I do this? How do I get you guys in here to do it? Add my page? Go full screen. Wait, Joel, how do I do this? I want to do a freaking moose race today. Put another tab beside your trading view. Okay. How do we get the people in here? Oh God, there's ads. Oh God, there's free ads. Guys, don't look. Don't look, there's free ads. Guys, do not look. There's no free advertisement here on TG Capital headquarters. Looks like you need to pay for adding more than 5 people. I'll pay. I'll pay right now. Hold on, guys. All right, Moose Race is on pause. We might get along here. Moose Race is on pause, guys. Give me an inversion, baby. Give me an inversion. Give it to me. Close above. Go. Go. Oh, you stink. You stink. Unbelievable. All right, next stream we're doing a moose race. Okay? This one, I'm running the Nightbot. Ready? Random number. Random number. Starting 1 to 100. 1 to 100. Starting right. Starting right. Now. 1 to 100. Go. 1 to 100. Go. Free account. Any size. Apex. Any size. Any size account. Of your choosing. Of course. One to 100, chat. Rip it up. You guys want a free account? Get those numbers in. There they are. They're the savages. They're the savages. I'm lagging. I'm lagging. I don't like this. Whoa. Raul. Everyone stop guessing. Stop guessing. Raul, you won. Congratulations, Raul. You are the winner of today's Apex Trader Funding giveaway on the TG Capital headquarters live stream. Congratulations, brother. Guys, stop guessing. Raul won. Raul won already. Raul, congratulations, brother. You are a lucky winner. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Guys, so far, no trades. I mean, well, I had one trade. I had one trade. I had one singular trade on gold. I took it for a nice $400 win. And yeah. NQ, what we doing on the NAS? Nothing good. Nothing good. Nothing good. Gold's just driving lower. Driving lower. Of course, Raul, anything for you, brother. Treat it well. Treat it with respect. Do not gamble it. Make me proud. Make me freaking proud. Oh, guys. Well, hold on. Raul! Congratulations, Raul! Congratulations, Raul! Run it up, brother. Run it up, brother. Congratulations, Raul. Congratulations, pal. There's money all over. There's money literally everywhere. It's like it's gonna be 100 pickup when I'm done. I could see Taylor looking at me right now from the corner of her eye, and it's not a good look. It's not a good look. I may be in trouble. I may be sleeping on the couch tonight. Raul, congratulations, bro. There's money literally everywhere. Taylor literally just gave me a look of death. I might have to get off the stream, guys. I'm kind of scared. She's not happy. The woman's not happy. It's like 52 pickup, but with fake dollar bills. Raul. This is what I want to see from you, Raul. Make it happen. Make it happen, pal. Guys, I'm picking the money up so Taylor doesn't yell at me. Oh, Bella's still here. Bella, I used the money gun for the first time. The money is literally everywhere. It's all over the floor. It's a sea. It's a cascading sea of fake $100 bills. Guys. It's a sea. Woo! Oh, I'm out. I'm out. Guys, I'm out. Guys, we're really like, we're taking the streams to the next level. We got big things planned. We're on our way to 1,000 subs. We're very close. And we got big things planned for the stream. Is that video coming on Sunday? Yes. Words of Wisdom. This Sunday, 10 a.m. The channel should grow after that video comes out. The channel should definitely take off after that video comes out. Bella, you know, maybe it's an exclusive little, for the stream, exclusive little deal. You know, I've been talking to David. Maybe a nice little 90% off just for the stream. You know, we won't tell anyone. Look, Bella, look, we won't tell anyone. I promise. It'll be just for here. You have to be part of the stream, 90%. That's what I want. Just one, just for the stream. Just maybe one time. Not even for an hour. Maybe 30 minutes. 90%. And we won't tell. We promise. No going to Twitter about it. Nothing. It's only for the stream. I don't know. Think about it, Bella. Bella, think about it. Think about it. I'm just saying. It could be good. Could be good. Let's take care of the people. We won't tell a single soul. Can you show the execution of the gold trade? I would love to. I'm not sure if you made it. I talked about it a little bit earlier, but here was... All right, Tyler trades for days. 100% off. Come on, they need to make money too. They're a business. Okay, let's see. Can you guys see? Okay, so this was the trade I took on gold. We had noticed that as you guys seen in my indicator video, I used this bull trading indicator, which shows the strength of, it's basically the volume of the candle. It's like if you were to go inside a candle and see like the injection of the volume, who is in control, buyers or sellers. Notice that all these candles are printing green, right? This is a strong chance that this is just a manipulation move, maybe to just grab this liquidity here. Notice, like, look, this is a nice low where we grab some liquidity, bam, or if it's a session low, I'm not too big on session lows. I know some people trade that, but I don't. But this looked like a nice liquidity sweep here, right? Outside the Bollinger Band, we get a full candle inversion, right? One full candle. Boom, right here. It's a green candle as well, even higher probability. I enter market as soon as we close, stop loss below the fair value gap, and my first target is what? The 50 EMA. I trimmed here, and I left the runner for the 100 EMA, and that was that. Boom, perfect trade. Piney boy! What's up, Piney? How we doing? Piney, I was just, I was literally, Pine, I literally was just talking about you, I swear, because I said yesterday during your stream, guys, chat, if you don't know, I watch Piney every single day at 6 p.m. If you don't check him out, you really should. He's freaking awesome. Great guy, great trader, amazing stream. Pine, I was trying to, I have to talk to you about it, but I was trying to do the moose race that you did. Do you have to pay for it, Pine? You have to pay for it, right? So I wanted to do the moose race. Piney runs the moose race all the time. I was like, yo, I want to run the moose race. I took it from Piney, and I was like, you know what? I want to start running the moose race. So I got to talk to Pine about it. I think I have to pay for it. I'll pay for it because this is funny to me. Like, to be able to do this with you guys. This is way cooler than just picking a number. I was watching Pine do it yesterday, and he's, like, narrating as it goes on. It's pretty cool. Press Control plus Command plus F in your browser. Control. Wait. Hold on. Wait, right now? Joel, press it? Okay, I just gotta pay for it. I can handle that. I can handle that for sure. Yeah, you have to pay. Alright, I'll do that. I'll pay for it. Next stream, I'll have the moose race up and running, guys. We can thank Pine for that because I saw it on his streams, and I loved it. It's super funny to watch. And it's like more like engaging. Press Control plus Command plus F in your browser. You will go full screen. Control plus Command plus F. That didn't work. Control Command F. Joel, it's not working. It's actually minimizing it, if anything. It's making it worse. He's telling me it's for the Mac. Control Command F. Guys, this is the problem, is I used to trade on the TradingView app, but like my login wasn't working anymore, and it was only working for the browser version. I don't know. That's the only reason why it's not full screen right now. It's very weird. Like I had the downloaded app of TradingView on here, and then I don't know what happened when I was logging in. It doesn't work, but it works for the browser. It's very strange. Then I just copy and paste the names of the giveaway chatbot. Okay. Okay, I got it. Fat D. Riz. I mean, come on. I can't do that. That's at the same time, Fat D, you have to do your due diligence on firms. Just I'm not even gonna go and speak on that. And yeah, that we're not gonna be getting into that. Then I just copy and paste the names of the giveaway. Okay, I got it. I can handle that, Pine. You're the best. Thank you, brother. Piney, you take any trades yet today? Anything good? I took one gold trade. I took this long on gold here, this inversion. Right here. I caught, it was like $405 each account, but other than that, I have not taken another trade yet today. I've just been, been waiting. It's F11 for full screen. F11? No, that's my volume. Control Command F11? Nope, that didn't work. Command F11. No, that didn't work. Taylor's looking at me right now. I could see it. She's looking at me right now, and she wants to come in and save the day. Like, is she gonna? You know how to do it, babe?
I don't know. I feel like
Get over here, guys. Taylor Marie Francis, bring her in. Bring her in. Bring her in. I said, bring her in. Taylor Marie Francis, everyone. How you doing? Hey, honey, do you know how to fix this? Do you know how to fix this? You look confused.
Yeah, because why is it not full screen? Like, what do you mean it's
Hold
not
on,
full
we
screen?
might have an inversion play here. Hold on, honey. Honey, we might have an inversion play. Use Chat GPT. Josh,
yeah, you can do that.
how does that help me? What do I ask him?
Yeah.
Should I do it on stream? Chat GPT?
Oh, no, but you're going to have to sign up for a free trial.
Do I have to sign up?
Yeah.
I have to sign up.
It's gonna take so long.
Hold on, let me Google it on my phone. How to full screen on Mac. How to full screen on Mac. To make an app window full screen on Mac, in the top left corner of the window, use the keyboard shortcut Command F. Command F. Oh God. In the top left corner of the window. Top left corner. I'm in the top left. Command F. Command F. I'm a loser. No, Pine, she doesn't trade. You know what? She's very, very smart. I think she could be good at trading, to be honest. I would always say that she wouldn't be good, but she is very smart. And she would be good at trading. I think she has what it takes, chat. I think she does. We might get Taylor Marie Francis to start trading. You missing the trade here. No, this is no trade. This is not valid. This is no trade. Do you want to know why, chat? This inversion is not valid. Do you want to know why? Because we closed over the Bollinger Band. Oh, God, my laptop's about to die. Babe, can you plug this in? No, that's plugged in. I'm saying plug it in right in the outlet. Right here.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah, babe, the charger.
There's two things plugged in.
There is? What? Don't unplug the...
This.
Yeah, unplug my phone. Sorry, guys, technical difficulties. I need Taylor Marie Francis' help. Are you in? Oh, God, she's breaking stuff. Guys, she's You got it? All right, we're charged. Thank you, Taylor Marie Francis, for your for helping the stream here today. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Put her to work. Teach her. She can be your first mentee. Taylor Marie Francis, do you know what a fair value gap is?
I know the
Taylor Marie Francis, come on back in for the stream for a second, honey, and tell the chat, do you know what a fair value gap is? Babe, okay, tell me all the ICT. Come to the chat. Come here, honey. What ICT knowledge do you know? Tell the chat.
I don't know what they are. I just know the
Name some terms.
fair value gap.
Okay, what else we got?
BE is break even.
Hell yeah, woman.
TP is take profit.
Hell yeah, woman. What else we got? Give me something.
It's like a SMT divergent.
Oh, we do. Get out. We don't trade that here. We don't trade that here. SMT Divergence. What are we, losers?
I don't know.
The fact that she knew that is pretty cool. You know your parents loved you when they gave you 2 middle names. Dude,
Oh. Taylor Marie is my friend.
Taylor Marie is her first name. She's Italian. Straight off the boat. Taylor Marie Francis. Taylor Marie Francis. Tyler John. Taylor Marie Francis. Inside bars. Piney loves the inside bars. Piney, what are you looking at? SMT Divergence. She's cheating. Yo, that's hysterical. Honey, have you been hanging out with Dodgy? Who you been hanging out with?
Oh.
You been hanging out with Jade Cap behind my back?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I knew she went to dinner with Jade Cap the other night. Unreal. She said, "Oh, I'm just going out with friends." Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The woman. You weren't hanging out with friends. You went to space with Jade Cap. And Casper. I know you did. Unbelievable, this woman. After everything I've done. It's okay. I'll remember that. Guys, is anybody in any trades right now? I'm in nothing. I liked this inversion play, right? I liked it. But we closed above the Bollinger Band. So you guess what that is, guys? I'm telling you, invalid. No trade. Joel, you know what? You're supposed to be my friend. Jade Cap is the guy they say not to worry about. It's unbelievable. You know what he did? He pulled this move. He goes, "Hey, you want to see my Ferrari?" And she was gone. I get the BMW, right? We get the BMW. And then all Jade Cap has to do is he comes over, right? He's wearing it. And guess what he did? He has his payout certificate here, like this. His Apex payout certificate comes up, rolls the window down. He goes like this. He doesn't say nothing. Ready, watch. He doesn't say nothing. This is what he does. Watch. And rolls the Ferrari window down. I never saw Taylor Marie Francis again. She was gone. I never stood a chance, man. He has payout certificate in one hand. And this is it. One hand on the Ferrari like this. His Apex payout certificate, and he rolls the window down and does one of these. Look. That's it. It was over for me. I never stood a chance. I'm a failure. What's a guy like me supposed to do? I can't compete with that. Next thing you know, she's at Komodo, and then she's going to space. Haven't seen the woman in 3 days. She comes walking in today, 7 o'clock in the morning. Heels on. 7 a.m. Heels on, mini skirt. I said, "Where were you?" She said, "My phone died. I was at a hotel." How am I supposed to believe something like that? Chat? How? I can't. Unbelievable. You know what, chat? I will say this. All jokes aside, TGC NQ. I don't like anything on NQ right now. TG, chat, I will say this, okay? For any of you that have significant others out there, Taylor Marie Francis was with me when I had nothing. Literally zero. I had absolutely nothing to my name. I quit my job. I was trying to trade. I blew everything on challenges. I couldn't pay my rent. She paid my rent for me. And she was with me when I had absolutely nothing. Literally zero. I was struggling. Had no direction in life. I hated my job. I hated my life. And she was with me when I had nothing. So those are the ones that you keep by you forever. She's very, I'm very lucky to have her in my life. But it's true. I legit had nothing, bro. I blew all my money on challenges, every dime that I had. During COVID, when I got those stimulus checks, I put them all towards evaluations. I blew every single one of them. Every single one. I didn't have enough money to pay my rent. I was living with a roommate at the time, right? And I said, I did one of the hardest things I ever had to do is I had no money to pay my rent. I couldn't do it. And she paid it for me. And then now, fast forward, right? She was with me when I had nothing. And then I never gave up, bro. I never gave up. And she never told me to quit or anything like that. And things, I was still struggling for a long time. And then things started to escalate. I started to see some success. And I got my first big payout of $20,000. And I sent it to her. And at that moment, I knew right away. I was like, yo, I can do this. I was working for Papa Gene at the time. Guys, this is all true. This is a true story. I swear to God. So you guys probably know about it. So before I quit my elevator union job, I went into my back testing, the depths of my back testing. I was like, you know what? I need to create a model where I have as long as I stick to my win rate, I have an extremely high RR. I back tested for like months and months and months. I had years of data on the 30-minute. I had years of data on the daily. And I was like, yo, I have a really good edge. Finally had the data, and I was like, yo, if I stick to this and I just don't let my emotions get the best of me, there's no way that I won't be profitable. So I took $20,000 out on my credit cards. Bank of America, Chase, Capital One. I bought all evaluations. I wasn't trading futures at the time. These were all CFD firms. And I passed every single challenge, every single one of them. I had $20,000 in debt. My parents told me I was crazy. Everyone told me I was a psycho. I actually hid the debt from Taylor. I didn't tell her because she probably would have told me I was a psychopath. And got my first big payout of 20 grand. I paid all my cards off. I told Papa Gene, I said, yo, I'm quitting this freaking job. And imagine trying to tell, you guys have heard Papa Gene, okay? Imagine trying to tell Papa Gene, you're dating his daughter, you're living with her, and you're like, yo, I'm quitting my job, I'm going to trade full time. And I'm moving to Miami. Imagine telling Papa Gene that. Papa Gene he believed in me, but he was worried, right? So me and Tay, we drove down from New York to Miami. I quit my job, had that $20,000 payout. I still wasn't really I didn't have a whole lot of money in the bank, chat. I'm going to be honest with you. I took a leap of faith. I had a lot of belief in myself. I knew. So I came here, and I had a little bit of a cushion in my bank account. So I got I paid for the apartment, this and that. We drove here from New York, 20 hours in the car. My first month here, right? First month, I did $100,000. I got a $51,000 payoff from Think Capital. I did $100,000. The month after that, I did another $100,000. The month after that, I did another $100,000 too. And then, yeah, bro, the rest was history. It's a wild story, bro. It was wild. I wouldn't recommend anybody do it, but I literally changed my entire life in about 3 months. I just didn't. I didn't let anybody tell me anything else. I was freaking delusional, bro. I was nuts. I said there was no way that I was not gonna do this. Didn't care. I didn't care what anybody said to me. Everyone told me I was an idiot. You can't do this and that. It's you can't make it happen. You shouldn't quit your job, Tyler. You shouldn't quit your job. I had so much self-belief, and I had all the data. I had the mathematics. I had the probabilities of my trades. I knew that if I just stuck to my risk management and I didn't go on tilt, I didn't let my emotions get the best of me, and I made it happen, bro. And all you guys can too. All you guys can too. I'm not special. I just had extreme determination, and I put the work in. I had hours and hours and hours and hours and hours behind those charts, bro. Hours. Every single day when I got home from work, I was literally on those charts until my eyes were bleeding. Taylor has pictures of me asleep with my laptop on my chest of me like this because I couldn't keep my eyes open from back testing that much. That's how bad I wanted it. Wild. Pretty cool story. But yeah, I share a lot about that story on the podcast that's coming out on Sunday. And I just feel like I'm relatable to a lot of you guys because, like, I came from just working a standard job. I worked construction my entire life, guys. Literally. I went to college. I went to West Virginia University, failed out. My mom made me go back to school. I finished college. I got a bachelor's degree in business management, right? I worked for a payroll company. It was called ADP. I literally hated my life. I hated my life and I quit. My uncle he ran a non-union plumbing shop in Astoria. He's like, yo, come work for me. I liked plumbing. I was good at it. So I worked for him for a few years. He's like, yo, you should go and sleep outside for the plumbers union. I slept outside 3 days in a lawn chair in Long Island City for the plumbers union application. 3 days in a lawn chair in the blistering heat in the summer just to get the application. Got the application, right? I had to do like a test and all this stuff, right? You guys aren't even gonna believe this. And I eventually got then after you do the test, you have to do like you have to do like an aptitude test and then like a written test, and then you get placed out of like 1,000 people. I was like 162. So fast forward, I was like, I finally got the call to be in the plumbers union, right? And I didn't want to do it because I was training at the time, and I turned it down. It's crazy, bro. I turned it down. I said no. And this was like during COVID. They called me like during COVID, and I said, yo, I didn't want to do it. And I was trading, and I wasn't even profitable, guys. I was delusional. Like, you have no idea. Like, my whole life, and Taylor can come in and say this, I learned everything the freaking hard way, man. Everything. Look, babe, come here and tell the people. There's nothing in my life that I haven't done that I haven't learned the hard way from. Everything that I've done in life, I learned the hard way. Every single thing. I had to hit rock freaking bottom of my life to learn not to do that. I didn't care what anybody said. They could be like, yo, this is a bad idea. I did not, I'm like so thick-headed, bro. I have to hit the absolute bottom pit of my life to learn. And that's what I did. I didn't take the plumbers union job. I failed at trading. I had to go back to working $15 an hour, non-plumbing union. And I hated myself, bro. I hated myself. I hated waking up every day. I had no motivation in life. I felt like a failure. I had no direction. I knew that I always saw, like, I knew that I was going to be big. I knew that I always felt it in myself, and like that I would be destined for something big. I didn't know what it was. I really didn't. I didn't know if it was like to be motivational, to inspire others. I knew that I wasn't meant to work a standard job, bro. I just felt it in my soul. I don't know. It's a very weird feeling. I don't know if you guys like believe in it and like destiny or like, the power of God or anything like that, but I really believe that like, yo, I'm not meant for this stuff. I'm not like a regular person. And you got to understand that feeling inside of you is real, bro. It's not fake. It's not like a coincidence. There's no coincidence. Like that drive and that fire inside of you is like to just be the best that you can and to not be like the average person, like doing the rat race and the 9 to 5. And it's just like, I didn't want that. I told my parents, I said, even though I was set for life in the elevator union, I didn't care. I didn't want to be happy when I was 40 years old. I didn't want to be old and broken and like, my joints hurt. It's like Papa Gene, yo, he's in rough shape, man, from being in the elevator union. Like that stuff beats you up bad. And although the money's good, you're sacrificing your body every single day. You really are, to go and work that job. Although the pay is good, you really are crushing yourself physically. Those rails are heavy, man. They gotta be over 800 pounds. They're freaking heavy, dude. Depends on the rails that you're picking up. Like, there are some monster rails out there that you're putting in an elevator shift that are just like jacks that you're putting in. It's like, you're crushing your body, man. Got that it factor. You gotta believe it. If you aren't confident and a bit cocky. Yeah, bro. I didn't want to be like everyone else. I felt like I had something different, and that I had like, I grew up my whole life playing baseball. That was like my passion. Like I was gonna go play in college, but I got hurt, and I went to the Little League World Series when I was 11 and 12, and I always knew like I had just extreme like discipline, like not only through like just like with working out and the gym and my diet and baseball, and just the only thing I didn't have that was with school and like with working in the elevator union. It's just like I had no passion and no drive for that. So it's just like, how could I go to work every day and wake up and feel motivated? I couldn't. You know, you have no idea what I got put through when you're working in the elevator union like that. Those guys are tough, man. They're tough as nails, and they'll beat you down. You know, I got bullied like a lot because wasn't there. I was there for the check, man. I wasn't there. I didn't want to be a mechanic in 5 years. You know, I told him, I said, yo, I'm doing this to get by for now. I always told Papa Gene that. I said, yo, this is a means to an end for me. I didn't have like, I went, and I had to go to school, bro. Once a week after the elevator union, I had to go to school every Thursday. It's like I didn't want to go to freaking school. I had no motivation. I didn't want to be a mechanic. I didn't want to go and take the test. I was like, yo, I'm just doing this for the $1,300 check every week until I could be gone. You guys got to know that. And they didn't like me saying that to them. It's like, oh, I want to have an apprentice who wants to be here. It's like, yo, bro, I don't give a crap what you think. I don't care. You know? I didn't care about anything, bro. I wanted this bad. So, you got to be like that, bro. I'm telling you. I'm not saying take the adherent risk that I did. I'm not saying by all means, the path that I chose was not the best and not the most financially responsible. But you have to have that mentality and that grit to be like, yo, there's no way. I'm telling you right now, if you tell yourself you're never going to fail, you won't. You literally won't. I told me, they're like, oh, what if this? What if that? You know, Taylor's mom was always trying to look out for the best for me, obviously. And then she's always like a big, what if this, what if that? And I just like would never want to hear it, bro. And Taylor could even tell you, her mom would always just be like, because she's trying to protect her daughter at the end of the day, and I get that. And so is Gene, Papa Gene, and my parents. But it's like, yo, I was like so focused and laser focused. I was like, yo, I'm gonna do this. Just bear with me. I'm gonna make this happen. And I did. Crazy. But yeah, now Papa Gene's like one of my biggest fans. He loves the streams. He loves you guys. We're going to do Papa Gene vlogs with Papa Gene making his homemade meatloaf. So, yeah. I'm just letting you guys know, don't let anybody tell you that you can't do something. Because even if somebody else has done this and they were successful, there's absolutely no freaking reason out there that you can't. Nobody's special. Nobody's better than you. I'm not better than you. The only thing I did was never quit, and I put the hours and the effort in needed to be successful in this. This is a hard thing to be good at. Don't let anybody tell you that it's easy. This is one of the hardest freaking things you'll ever do. Do you want to know why? It's because 90% of this is mental. And that's one of the hardest hurdles you're ever going to overcome, is being able to mentally come here and have mental fortitude and stick to your plan and not over risk and not over leverage. And not be attached to the finances, and you know, this is just a tough mental game to get over. Has nothing to do. It goes far beyond the candlesticks that are on this chart. Trading and getting yourself right mentally will increase and make you better in all aspects of your life. It'll make you disciplined in all areas of your life. So, yeah. Now we're frolicking to the bank. Now I make what they make in a year, I did in a month. So, 21 in the elevator union that was talking crap about me, how does it feel now? I hope you're enjoying the elevator shaft as I'm sitting here clicking buttons in my beautiful Miami apartment. Have fun. All right, let's do another giveaway. Enough with me ranting. I like to be... Sometimes when I'm very passionate about this, guys, so when I get on like a tangent, I tend to overspeak. It's just like, this goes far beyond trading for me, man. Like, I was talking to somebody about this in the Discord. The fact that I don't have to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, right? Put my boots on, put my harness on, go to work, have the tools in my hand at 6 a.m., that right there is the most freeing feeling you'll ever get in your entire life. So to me, trading is far beyond making money. This set me free beyond my wildest dreams. So, yeah, let's run one more giveaway. And then I'm going to go get a nice coffee, and I'm going to chill. Love you guys. Here we go. Ready. 1 to 100 starting now. 1 to 100. 1 to 100, chat. We're doing one more Apex giveaway. And then I'm going to be signing off. I'm going to get a nice iced coffee. I got it a little bit earlier today, so an hour and a half. Pretty good for me. This is one of my longer streams. Run it up, guys. I'm not seeing any numbers. 1 to 100. Let's get this last account in. And 1 to 100, chat. I'm still waiting for you guys to get the numbers in. Do you want a free account or not? Free account. Any size. Apex Trader Funding. The best firm in the space. There they go. They're the D-Gens. There they are. Here we go. There he is. Look at Joshy boy. Love you, Joshy boy. Oh, Andrew Shaw. Stop guessing. Stop guessing. Andrew Shaw. Andrew Shaw. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner. Andrew Shaw. Make me proud, brother. Make me proud. Tay's looking at me with the money.
I just cleaned them.
And she just cleaned it off the floor. Chat, do I use the money gun one more time? Do I use it one more time? And really just get under Taylor Marie Francis' skin today? We're not gonna, because she just cleaned it up off the floor. You know, she didn't need to do that. She didn't need to do that. She's an angel. Andrew Shaw, congratulations. Babe, I promise you I will not. I'm just putting it back in the old cockpit here. It's in the cockpit, honey. It's in the cockpit. I'm not gonna shoot it because Taylor picked all the money up off the floor, and as soon as I pick that thing up, guys, immediate death stare. I could see it. It like radiates through me. And I'm a little bit scared of her. You know, she's got a mean right hook. The woman's got an extremely mean right hook. But yeah, chat. Guys, I'm gonna wrap the stream up here. But before I go, if you guys need accounts, obviously, use the best code in the industry. As you guys know, yo, I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. Name another trader wearing one of these that's partnered with Apex. Name one. Name one. Drop it in the chat. Name another trader who's got one of these. Oh, wait. You can't. Hold on, chat. Let me show you some more stuff. Hold on here. Wait, stay right there before I go. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Name another trader who's got this. Mousepad. Mousepad. Notepads. Luggage tag. Luggage tag. You don't got one of these. Look at me. Look at me. To the other Apex partners, you don't got one of these, pal. You got one of these? I don't think so. I don't think so. You ain't got one of these. So, the best partner, TG Capital, requires you to use the best code, TG Capital, for 80% off. And I'm even going to say one more thing. Here, okay? I think Apex is still running 90% off of wealth charts. I'm not 100% sure. And that's not even using my code. I'm just saying that to you guys because it's 90%. 90% is 90%. You know what I mean? Take advantage of it. You got any swag to give away, TG? Hold on, wait. I don't. Because wait, guys, hold on, wait. I got to show you some more stuff. Hold on here. Yo, you guys ain't got one of these, bro. Yo, you guys got one of these? No, you don't. Yo, you ain't got one of these, bro. How you doing? Yo, what's good? What's good, chat? Check me out. Bro. How you doing? You guys ain't got one of these. I'm looking good. You know what? American Apparel. This is pure comfort right here. Shout out Bella. Shout out David. I love you guys. You guys ain't got one of these, bro. Huh? Do you? I didn't think so. This is what a real partner gets. Right here. Nobody else got these. Name another one who's rocking the Apex sweatshirt while they're trading. Name them. with their logo. Name it. Go ahead, drop it in the chat. You can't. I'm the only one. I'm the only one. And shout out to Bella for that. And shout out to David for that. They're the GOATs. I got a t-shirt, bro, before they banned me. That's it. You ain't, yeah, but AG, you didn't get one with your logo on it, bro. You didn't get one with your logo on it, dude. Look at this. I got a luggage tag for when I go traveling. I got a luggage tag. I got notepads. I got pens. I got mouse pads. You guys don't got... Check me out. Screenshot this. Joel, screenshot this. Joel, screenshot this. Hold on. Joel, you screenshotting it? Hold on. Wait. Screenshot that. Screenshot that. You guys ain't got that. You're just jealous. Jolie boy, screenshot it, kid. You guys ain't got these, bruh. Alright, anyway. I'm done. Shout out Apex Trader Funding. We love you guys over here at TG Capital Headquarters and all the D-Gens. Until tomorrow, I'm going to be signing off. I'm going to go get myself a nice iced coffee. This sweatshirt feels really good because it's absolutely frigid in my apartment right now. I'm sure Taylor Marie Francis is not very happy. So I'm going to turn the air off. I'm going to get a nice iced coffee. I love you guys. Until tomorrow, we're close.